Well, this is my second year teaching at Manhattan High School, East Campus. I previously taught way back in the 90s in public education, but I've been teaching in various other ways since then. And ironically, COVID allowed me the opportunity to come back into the classroom again. The ALMS group has gifted us with some things that have allowed us to supplement our health classroom. We talk about the relationship between social health and mental, emotional health, as well as physical health.
Whenever I have like a pretty hectic day of like a whole lot of just work and, you know, teachers always, I don't know, just teachers ask me questions and stuff, and just me influencing other kids and stuff, like come back from practice and people, they ask me questions like, how do you do this move, how do you do that move? Then I'll come back and I'll be like, whoa, that was a day. But not only exercise like helps me cope, but just my family environment. Like my dad is always making jokes and stuff and is always smiling and laughing, so he kind of like lets that on to us kids.
We're going to be doing major bones of the body, major the muscles of the body identification, and some of the items that you provided will help us with that as well. I really want to instill in our kids to take some of those aspects that we talk about in class and use them for the rest of their lives. What does it look like to be physically active? They won't always have PE classes. They won't always have sports available. So find what works for you as you get older, whether that's hiking or skating or going to the gym. And then mentally, emotionally, I want them to have coping mechanisms. And so one of the things that was provided today was a different coping mechanism, a breathing stick, which will help kids calm themselves down. It's important for kids to know how to cope, how to deal with their emotions and their reactions to situations, because they're going to have mistakes, they're going to have failures, but how do they work through those? What ways help them bounce back from those difficult events that happen?
I use like music as a major coping mechanism because you can really listen to like any kind of music for any emotion that you're feeling, and so it really helps me to like process how I'm feeling and better work through situations and emotions.
We've seen a lot of students who have come back from COVID times and they need a little more time away from the class, and I think if we can talk about these issues and talk about what's normal, what you're feeling mentally versus what's not normal, we can help identify that, help kids work through those difficulties.